We're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, the 26th day of September, 2017. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 53rd edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down other items on the regular agenda at this upcoming meeting. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the council will consider items placed on that consent portion of the agenda. Consent items are those issues that can be considered with action taken that may not need individual discussion during the meeting. There are 9 items on the September 26th consent agenda. Agenda item H1 is to consider approving the minutes of the regular City Council meeting held on September 12th. Item H2 is to consider approving a request from BAM Riverside Park for final plat approval of Riverside Park Addition, Lot 1, Block 1. BAM Riverside Park is the sole owner of a 4.8-acre tract of land addressed as 1521 East Royal Lane. The owner desires to plat the property as Riverside Park Addition, Lot 1, Block 1 for the development use of multifamily units. The proposed final plat is consistent with the Texas Local Government Code and the city's platting requirements. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommends adopting the final plat. Item H3 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-102 nominating Michael Hurt as a candidate for election to the Board of Directors of the Dallas Central Appraisal District. The city has the right to nominate by official resolution one candidate as the 4th member to the Board of Directors. This board member represents suburban cities in Dallas County. City Council tabled this item from the September 12th City Council meeting to allow Mr. Hurt to attend and brief the City Council regarding his service on DCAD. Mr. Hurt has served 3 terms on the DCAD Board of Directors and willingly accepts another nomination from the city. The Property Tax Code Section 6.03 requires that an election or appointment of members to the Board of Directors of an appraisal district be conducted in odd-numbered years for 2-year terms. The Property Tax Code specifies the qualifications for membership to the Board of Directors, which are: they must be a resident of the DCAD for at least 2 years prior to election. They may be an elected official of an agency represented by DCAD, and they cannot be an employee of any agency represented by DCAD. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2017-102. Agenda item H4 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-103, authorizing the city manager to execute an interlocal agreement between the City of Farmers Branch and Dallas County for household hazardous waste disposal. Household hazardous waste consists of various chemicals residents can purchase and use at their homes, but are of such nature that disposal in a municipal solid waste landfill should be discouraged. The city has historically contracted with Dallas County to provide alternative household hazardous waste disposal services. The current household hazardous waste interlocal agreement between Farmers Branch and Dallas County expires on September 30th. This interlocal agreement and the fiscal year 2017 household hazardous waste budget have been approved by the Dallas County Commissioners Court Order number 2017-0979. The agreement is for an amount not to exceed $41,500, which is consistent with last year's total. City Administration recommends adopting resolution number 2017-103. Agenda item H5 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-106, allowing a temporary carnival per ordinance number 1770 for the Mary Immaculate Catholic Church Annual Parish Fall Festival located at 2800 Bellwood Parkway and to be held on October 6th and 7th, 2017. Ordinance number 1770 allows a temporary carnival or circus in all zoning districts if prior approval is granted by passage of a resolution of the City Council for such use. A request was submitted by Father Michael Forge with Mary Immaculate requesting permission to host their 14th annual Parish Fall Festival October 6th and 7th, which will include use of an outdoor amplified PA system. Last year, approval was granted to host the Fall Festival with a provision in the resolution allowing for the use of an outdoor amplified PA system until 9 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. The same provision has been included in this year's proposed resolution. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2017-106. Agenda item H6 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-107 for a detailed site plan for a medical office and rehabilitation clinic on a 3.38-acre site located at 13,000 Josie Lane. The proposed 3.38-acre site is a vacant, undeveloped parcel located east of Josie Lane within Plan Development District Number 7. The applicant has proposed to develop the property in 2 phases. The first phase, and the subject of this detailed site plan, is for a single building containing medical offices and a rehabilitation clinic. The second phase contains a potential for 3 buildings developed for retail and restaurant uses. The proposed clinic is a joint venture between the applicant, Baylor Rehabilitation, and the city. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommends adopting resolution number 2017-107. Agenda item H7 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-110, awarding bids and authorizing the city manager to execute multiple contracts for various trades and construction work related to Phase B facility improvements and security upgrades at the Justice Center. On May 3, 2016, City Council adopted ordinance number 3369, authorizing the issuance of City of Farmers Branch, Texas combination tax and revenue certificates of obligation in an amount not to exceed $2.6 million for public safety improvements and security upgrades. On December 13, 2016, the city approved resolution number 2016-120 and entered into an agreement with Gallagher Construction to become the construction manager for the Justice Center project. On January 24th, the city approved resolution number 2017-012 and entered into an agreement with Brown Reynolds Waterford Architects for professional design services. On August 1st, City Council approved resolution number 2017-091, funding Phase A of the construction project and awarding bids. Gallagher Construction has recommended, along with city staff, that contracts be awarded for Phase B of the project to various companies. Gallagher has selected the recommended companies after receiving competitive sealed proposals. Each proposal was evaluated based on selection criteria outlined in the specifications and subsequent interviews. After reviewing bids and conducting interviews, Gallagher, along with staff, recommends that the contracts be awarded in the amount of $652,076 to those recommended companies. The amount will cover the scope of work for Phase B of the project, which includes renovations to the male and female locker rooms, finish out of the interior of the newly constructed metal building, which will house SWAT, evidence processing, and bike patrol functions. Gallagher Construction and city staff recommends that the city award these contracts contingent upon further negotiations with city representatives and receipt of the required insurance and bonds. City administration recommends adopting resolution number 2017-110. Agenda item H8 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-112, authorizing the city manager to negotiate and enter into an agreement with TriTech Software Systems in an amount not to exceed $127,159 to upgrade the police department's record management system. TriTech provides the department with its record management system, or RMS, and currently uses a web-based platform. Funds remaining from the radio system upgrade were made available for RMS. These funds will be utilized upon approval to upgrade RMS to the most current version available and to provide any interfaces and computer servers necessary to maximize the efficiency and efficacy of the product. City administration recommends adopting resolution number 2017-112. And agenda item H9 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-114, authorizing the city manager to execute a master interlocal agreement with Dallas County for reimbursement of road maintenance funds relative to the Dallas County Road and Bridge Project Fund. Dallas County provides the opportunity to cities within its jurisdiction to obtain partial funding for certain qualifying roads and bridge maintenance type B projects, usually including roadway improvements and maintenance of thoroughfares and bridges of major cross-country importance, which are either existing or proposed. The Regional Thoroughfare Plan for the North Central Texas Council of Governments will be used as a guide to determine which thoroughfares are of major cross-county importance, that is. The city must have a master interlocal agreement in place and a project-specific interlocal agreement for each specific project awarded. The City of Farmers Branch has been provided the opportunity by Dallas County for financial assistance on qualifying roadway maintenance. The city may continue to receive this funding, however, must have an executed master interlocal agreement with Dallas County on record. The master interlocal agreement will be effective for 5 years for future qualifying road and bridge funding opportunities. City administration recommends adopting resolution number 2017-114. And that was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items on the regular session before the council at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item I1 is a public hearing To consider adopting ordinance number 3467, prohibiting the use of and contact with designated groundwater beneath approximately 16 acres of land generally located at 4707 Alpha Road to facilitate certification of a municipal settings designation by the TCEQ. And item I2, that is a public hearing to consider approving ordinance number 3468 for a specific use permit for a warehousing and distribution facility on a 9.25 acre lot located at 2001 LBJ Freeway. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the September 26th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live here on FBTV, that is Spectrum Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T U-verse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. In the meantime, the September 26th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Tom Bryson. You're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council right here on FBTV. Please stay with us.